star tonight. You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high.
Tell them what your name is. Quantify for the speed house.
Can I be your star tonight? You fill my soul with light the day we met. I don't wanna leave your side. Have me by your side when the sun sets. Let's leave for an eternity. We'll sail across the lights beyond the sky. I'll be with you eternally. I'm an addict for your love, it keeps me high.
Tell them what your name is. Quantify for the speed house.
Hello guys, welcome to another stream, and we have a challenge for you this evening. It is going to be Fargo against SiZe, and it's going to be by AKABolony, so special shout out to AKA. We are having some very high level 1v1 action this evening. We are just awaiting SiZe, you have heard that before, and we'll just find out what the actual format is. Hot as Chili says, can you imagine playing with Dackle again? I can, because I played with him twice in the last 48 hours. He actually logged on twice. Welcome Jundi, welcome Shiro, and hello. The Arabic name there as well. Do not know how to read that, but welcome. I think this is a best of 13. I think they're going random reverse, and there probably is going to be some sort of decider here as well. Tournament Arena is an AKABolony map, that's true. Yep, he does like this map, he is a fan of this map. He will normally request a GLA or a stealth mirror on this map. But Fargo is saying what SiZe wants, so it's up to SiZe here. Einstein says, would I prefer the side rather than the middle? Personally, I prefer the middle. I mean, I think SiZe likes the middle too, but knowing humanity, knowing Nick, he also loves the middle, and I think is very effective in the middle, so... Yeah, I think... I don't know, I think I prefer the middle. And I think actually SiZe and Humanity prefer the middle, but Hummy is extra confident in the middle. There was one game they actually switched where they put Humanity on the flank, and I think we won one of those games and nearly, or should have won, the reverse of it as well. So, yeah, I think their team was definitely stronger with Humanity in the middle. Should I have gone on the side? I don't know. I've played more in the middle, and as I say, prefer the middle, but maybe you're onto something there. Hello, Mohammed. Why is SiZe saying, am I alone? Oh, did you not disable the other server? Can you read what Fargo is typing? SiZe things. Hello, Legionnaire. Long time no see. Yeah, how are you? We're about to start a 1v1 challenge. I'm going to steal your phrase. Let's do it! Oh, this is going to be actually very interesting. So they are just going to tell the armies it's a best of 13. It's a random reverse. And we have a tank against demo. So in the top left, in the blue, it is Fargo with the tank. And of course in the bottom right, in the orange, it is SiZe with that demolition. Now this is quite an open map for tank, so getting those flamers across the map could certainly be a thing. I think Fargo will send a truck across the map as well. Fargo says he's had no warm-up. Maybe he's had some tennis though, and a potential night shift. SiZe has not had a warm-up either. Here comes that truck rush. Now, will SiZe be ready for this? He's actually not rallying terrorists at all. So this truck could do very nice. Will it get over here before the tunnel gets up? Or is Fargo going to be distracted by this worker? I think he's going to take this worker. SiZe busy typing. And actually, Fargo could have done a lot more if he'd have gone to this supply. Maybe at least delayed the workers, but as it is, SiZe is going to have RPGs here. Fargo is paying attention though. And the truck is rediverted. There are RPGs going to give it some damage as well. And Fargo has got those dual arms dealers up and running. SiZe literally has no aggressive tunnels as of yet. SiZe looking to get the scrap though. He does get the scrap. Fargo with 2 flamers on the map, and he will actually deny all the aggressive tunnels for SiZe, and he's literally just spamming flamers. So this could actually be quite dangerous for SiZe's base, but the question is, has Fargo got enough to actually not take critical damage from this tech terror? The tech terror takes the war factory, but a gap did just get out, which will zone out the tech now. Meanwhile, we've got 3 flamers raining down on the base of SiZe. Fargo's forgotten about all 3 of them. And that is pretty major. I mean, he's I get it. He's trying not to take damage to the tech. He has remembered the flamers now, and this supply will go down. And this tunnel will go down. As well as this. So actually the start is looking pretty good for Fargo. Dropping his third supply as well. SiZe is going to be on one supply with a few Scorps and pretty damaged technical there. That will heal. And an airfield has been dropped for Fargo. Big tech RPG being loaded up. SiZe is going to want to do a little bit of damage now, actually. Because he's very much behind in the economy. Yeah, it is demo tank. Gat goes down. And Fargo actually moved that to protect the scrap deny as such. We got a Scorp with the Scorp rocket. It is going to scout the airfield. So Fargo, he does have a barracks. It has a dozer pretty safe there as well. He is going to take damage from these Scorps. So he's awaiting that that licks. Tech RPG putting damage on the airfield, but SiZe is not paying attention to these RPGs. Ooh. And the licks does get up. Nice scrap deny as well. Do we have any quads on the map? I can't see any actually, as of yet. So even though Fargo is not mining here, it's still okay because he's on 2 supplies. SiZe is still on the 1 supply. And the licks is out. So all of a sudden, Scorps are going to be way less effective. 2 quads are on the map. This Scorp will go down. And there is a super tech as well. Now, big moment here. 2 tunnels in position. Not sure you want to be engaging this. Okay, he's deciding to go back. If anything, you just want to clear up these Scorps and the super tech and just maybe add another lick, spam a bit more ground unit before pushing out. That Scorp does go down. The super tech goes down, in fact. And the tunnel gets cancelled as well. So looking pretty bad for SiZe right now. I would say at this point it is Fargo's game to lose. However, he has lost games where he has been ahead before. It would not be the first time. Does pick off another Scorp for free. An oil grab will get SiZe back in the game. But this Flamer, yeah, is actually going to come down here, clear the buildings. And that's very nice because SiZe just on the 1 oil, 1 supply. And is deciding to push with everything he's got. And this is actually a very SiZe move, this. Something you'll see a lot. He's literally, if the licks went here now, the base would go down. But he takes that risk, he takes that gamble, and he sends those units across the map. And SiZe will do this time and time again. And it's moves like this which can actually get him back into the game. So let's see how Fargo deals with this. There is a second Helix on the field. But Fargo does lose a supply. Oil grab coming in from Fargo as well. And Fargo, this is not what you want to do. This is not what you want to do. He is wasting. He is wasting. Oh, SiZe did not redirect his fire. And Fargo does clear that up. And that will be GG. It was not the cleanest engage from Fargo, but it wasn't a clean engage from SiZe either. So right now, I do not see how SiZe gets back into this. He's still on 1 supply. He's lost the bulk of his army. Fargo has the refinery. He has the oil. Fargo does decide to lose his Helix though, just as I say that. But it's something he can afford to do. Because he is way, way ahead in the eco. 2 more licks are being prepared. SiZe doing what he can. A little terrorist here, which is probably going to kill 2 trucks, actually. Let's keep our eye on it. There you go. Fargo's still not cleared that position as of yet. SiZe dropped down his second supply. Trying to buy himself a little bit of time here. Fargo getting his third supply back. Scorp does get picked off. Tunnel will be denied. Now will Fargo look to capture this oil? I think he will. That's a mistake, letting that RPG in the building. But he is distracted by this tech RPG coming through here. And this will get shut down. Even a GAT in position here. One quad trying to deny this this red guard capture here. But an absolute massive units now on the field for Fargo. The map is turning blue. Fargo committing to this tunnel. And SiZe manages to actually keep in control of that oil. This could be a pop. It's not a pop. SiZe losing all his position on the map right now. One quad is trying to put in a little bit of work. Won't gun down the dozer in time, so Fargo can use his general powers as well, and will be taking a 1-0 lead here. And there it is. GG. Fargo takes the first game. And a pretty nice position to be in, I would say. To be 1-0 up with Demolition against Tank. You definitely will feel quite good about yourself with that. The only issue is, it is SiZe's tank. That is a small issue. But it will very much depend on what happens in the early game. If Fargo gets off a good TT, if he does well with his first tech, then all of a sudden, Demo can look like it's in a very good position. Legionnaire says, would Going Emperors be a viable strat for Fargo at this point? I literally think just spamming the licks and keeping up the pressure with Flame Agat is what you want to do. Especially against Demo, because of not just the Scorp mix in the early game, but if Demo gets the upgrade, then you're almost forced to almost exclusively try and use air units because you're giving away so much XP if you commit too much to the ground. So I like what Fargo did there and continually denying the map presence in terms of tunnels and whatnot with the flamers and the licks. So sure, I mean you could get one and rally it across the map. It's just so slow though, and when you have your lead like that, you don't really want to give the GLA time to build back up again. SiZe is not a fan of the Radmin. Okay, in the top left, in the orange, we have Big SiZe with the tank, signature tank general. And in the bottom right, in the blue, with Demolition, we have Easy Barjo. Will SiZe go for a truck rush? Stuff being cancelled here from Fargo. Nope, SiZe is not truck rushing. Now the reason for that is SiZe does like his economy, and the risk when you truck rush is you can give the GLA a scrapped up tech. So you've got to weigh that up. Do I want to damage my own economy and potentially make life Very difficult for myself with a scrapped up tech, or shall I just chill at home? It is a bit of a gamble, but if the truck gets in, if it can deny a tunnel as we saw here, then we could say it's definitely worth doing it. But Fargo even had a terrorist ready for the truck, but the truck is not coming. Demo trap being placed there. And here comes the first tech of Fargo. No mines from SiZe as of yet. Fargo is delaying. That's not something you want to do. And I think this is going to get the hit. It is. And, ooh, mines just went up. But a dozer and a war factory does go down. So what that will do is buy Fargo time. Oh, and a very nice demo trap. What a placement that was. So actually a great start from Fargo here, because with the one war factory, he's not going to have too many units raining down on him. More terrorists being prepared here. SiZe beaconing the demo trap, so he is aware of this. And actually, if he sets that demo trap off, it's going to kill the Scorp. Bye-bye. Fargo sloppy again with the unit control. Now SiZe has added quite a few mines to the mix. Terrorist dropped off. Is SiZe paying attention? Yes, he is. Ooh, SiZe walked into a demo trap that he actually saw with the outpost and a GAT. That is pretty sloppy from SiZe. So he was actually controlling his trucks. The units just got rallied out there and just walked into a demo trap. And all the while, Fargo is putting on the damage. More trucks being picked off. That is a scrapped up tech. Will go down here though, I think. Yeah. But Fargo is on quite a few Scorps. He's dropping down his third, which will instantly be denied. That is a mini success for SiZe there. Yeah. And the quick sell from Fargo though, so he's making the best of a bad situation. And he is staying on top of that flamer there. And I'd say Fargo, if he'd have managed to keep this third supply, would have been in a great position. And the dragon does get picked off. Another sneaky demo trap here. Don't tell me that is going to literally kill 5 units. Okay. It's going to... Oh, if he manuals. Can you imagine if he manuals? Okay, that's still pretty good. 3 units there. If he had manualed, he maybe could have got like 4 or 5. Scorp goes in and out, does a little bit extra damage to the flamer, and another tech coming across the map. Is that a super tech or a 1 scrapped tech? Might be a 1 scrapped tech. Fargo's looking for that third supply, which isn't there yet. SiZe being very cautious with his last dozer. And will Fargo commit? He doesn't. He could go in there. Third supply drop for Fargo now, and the palace is on the way. So when demolition hits that promised land of the palace tech, then you are feeling very, very good indeed. Other little terrorist dropped off from Fargo. Oh, SiZe! I'm telling you now, this is going to be 2-0. Fargo getting in a position over the oils as well. SiZe is looking to try and deny these tunnels, and he will. Oh, bad way to lose your super tech with tech RPGs when there's only Battle Masters there. Wow, that could have been so much more effective. Alice tech is up. Preemptive Stinger for Elix, I like that as well. And a Battle Master is picked off as well. Fargo's actually level 3 and may even get the supply here. Which is definitely curtains for SiZe if that happens, yeah. Supply goes down as well. Are we going to see a CC from Fargo? Not yet. Here we go. Wow. Level 4. One hit, level 4. SiZe could honestly GG out now. I mean, you've just seen the GLA on 3 supplies with demolition upgrade, and you're on 1 supply. AV says, why don't we see Boyka these times? I mean, Boyka has actually been playing a little bit. He's less active than he was, of course. He's played a couple of sets recently against Fargo and SiZe, I think. Dominator as well, not too long ago. He's clan warring a bit too. And Fargo does hear the Lotus, and SiZe does pull the Lotus back. But Fargo really committing to securing this oil area. He kills the top oil up there, and Tox Tractor is going to clear that RPG. Trying to get those tunnels up. Getting in a little bit of a mess with his workers here. But SiZe literally has 1 Battle Master right now. As Fargo's getting his CC, getting a second arms dealer, spamming the bikes. Oh, Lotus. And SiZe just says GG. He literally control fired and killed a Lotus there. Gonna tease him a bit and call him a hacker. And that is 2-0 Fargo. And that is a very good position for Fargo to be in a random reverse. This is a best of 13 if you've just joined. Welcome, welcome. SiZe picks Snowy Drought. And SiZe is out. Alrighty. Where is SiZe? What is he doing now? Is he in the room? He is in the room. Oh, I think this suits Fargo, to be honest. He likes his USA mirror. And this is a laser versus USA. So in the south of Snowy, we have SiZe with the vanilla USA. And in the north, in the blue, with the laser, it is Fargo. If you're just joining, guys, welcome, welcome to a best of 13 challenge by AKABolony. We got Fargo against SiZe, and Fargo's had a very good start. Barracks has been dropped by Fargo. I think he will drop here. SiZe going for the 2 supplies. No. You're going to maybe drop with his second Chinook? Yes, he is. Okay, so what Fargo's going to go for is dropping here. Get the oil, as well as getting the safe oil at home. It will be annoying for SiZe, but SiZe can literally just redirect his nukes to here. And actually, SiZe only has 3 Chinooks. There's the quick pull from SiZe. Cute move this. Something that's underrated. Force fire to kill the fence, otherwise your units go the long way around. V coming across the map from Fargo. V coming across the map from SiZe. And that's a bit odd from Fargo. You're mining from a supply which has no nukes on. And is Fargo paying attention here? SiZe decided to kill the power plant. Not a massive fan of that. And not the best micro from Fargo. And now SiZe is on the Chinooks of Fargo. And that's going to be very, very annoying. Fargo does get the oil, though. Nice laser lock this time. Damages 1V to half health. And... ooh, only barely. That nuke stayed alive. And that is very nice. Nice little crush around the crates. But the question is, can he deal with what is in his base? Still on oil, which is keeping him going. This V does get picked off. But those 4 MDs might just kill the supply of Fargo here. Ooh, and a dozer's going to get picked off. Nice fast laser locks from SiZe there. And that is very annoying from Fargo. Massive value in that first V from SiZe. Fargo can go back to mining now. And SiZe does not want to give him any time here. With Fargo being on the 2 oils. Not paying attention there. And SiZe manages to clear that up for free. Was SiZe's previous nick Humbug? Yeah, he has been under that name before. Fargo is about to be dozer hunted. And yeah, this is probably checkmate. Dozer hunt and kill the barracks. Ooh, a little bit of a miss micro from SiZe there. Fargo not down and out just yet. Could laser lock this V. Doesn't yet. Ooh, and SiZe loses that V as well. So even though Fargo is hunted, if he keeps this power alive, going to be close. Ooh, last hit. Yeah, if that power stayed alive, it actually wouldn't have looked too bad for Fargo because he does have all the oil. But now, not sure. And do you want to be doing this when you're hunted? With what's coming across the map? I mean, it will scout it. So Fargo does some sick laser locks here. He says with much expectation as they Barely laser lock at all. Oh. He actually cleared up all the Vs, but will the barracks go down? Fargo counter drop is on SiZe's supply here. And there's Rangers in here as well. This is not over yet, because Fargo is on SiZe's money here. Killing a Chinook. Kills a V. Fargo can only build Vs now. Needs to laser lock. He does laser lock. Laser locks to Chinook. I think SiZe has lost. SiZe is on 1 damaged Chinook. His eco is rip. Yeah, SiZe says, wow. Bad choice. Will Fargo drop the easy? Will Fargo drop the seer? And this is going to be 3-0, guys. Ooh, very nice from Fargo as well. Killed the War Factory with the V to get the veterancy. Proceeds to potentially lose that V to 1 MD. Okay, does keep it alive. It's hurting me not seeing this dozer getting killed here. Yeah, and that's now going to be the MD going down. This V can clean up the Rangers. Ooh, and GG from SiZe. And that is 3-0 to Fargo. Hello, Jimmy. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Jundi. I think I've already said that. Hello, Kevin. See the wife in chat there. You found that funny, dear? Chaka says, well played, Fargo. Alright, so in the south of Snowy Drought, we have Fargo 3-0 up against Big SiZe, now with Vanilla USA. And in the north, in the orange, we have Big SiZe with Laser. And SiZe going for the same build, Fargo going for the same build as well. And when you had a good build, why change it up? So will Fargo go for the same? No, Fargo with the mind games. Didn't actually deny the drone, so actually it's not a bigger mind game as you thought. But what Fargo's going for here is the 2 supply double drop build. 100% call it. So what Fargo will do, although he's being very slow about it, he will drop some MDs here. In fact, he can go here to avoid the Rangers. Deny the mining there. Send that Chinook back home. Pick these boys up. Drop here. Needs to drop his War Factory. So he's actually using another Chinook for this. Does drop the War Factory. This Chinook will go back to mining. SiZe, though, is actually potentially pushing across the map here. Are the laser locks paying attention? No, they are not. So SiZe does clear that up. But this SiZe won't expect. And I expect at least one Chinook to go down here. One goes down. Two will go down. Nope. Ooh. Just in time. Managed to pull that away. So what does SiZe do? At the moment, very indecisive. He's actually sacking his base at this point. So all Fargo has to do is hold. Welcome, welcome guys, if you are just joining the chat. We have a best of 13 random reverse. Hosted and sponsored by AKABolony. Although I kind of hosted it, so it's more sponsored by AKABolony. One V does get laser locked down. Another is taking damage. The barracks could go down here. Ooh, third V goes down. Well, yeah, another one too. I think Fargo holds. Yeah, there's only 4 MDs here. This is going to be 4-0 to Fargo. Dozer will go down, does it? Not quite. Ranger being made. Another V pops. And yeah, SiZe is literally on one Chinook right now. Or 2 Chinooks. Long distance mining. Meti says, cancelled War Factory but not kill drone, all part of the plan. Mind game on mind game. Yeah, that's what it is. SiZe trying to find a little bit of damage here. Will park himself on that ledge, but all you need to do is move your Chinooks to here. Mine from the crates, and that is what Fargo is going to do. And he's pushing with a V across the map as well. SiZe actually sells this supply. That's how broke he is. Knows he needs to put on the damage now. Fargo way ahead. Even a firebase on the left side here. Ooh, and SiZe's V goes down as well. And there is a Ranger here. Which is a nice little addition from Fargo, because when you get to this stage where the V's unload, the Ranger, if used, of course, will actually clear up the evacuated soldiers. The only tricky bit with that is it's actually harder to laser lock instantly unless you've numbered the MDs within the V. SiZe actually going for an oil grab to try and get himself back in the game here. 2 supplies are still better than 1 supply and 1 oil. But look at this coming across the map. B gets damaged, it does get unloaded. But SiZe is having to deal with 3 Vs on the right side as well. That is an empty V actually. Goes down for free. And if these Vs get in, okay, they're actually going to SiZe's oil. Yeah, Fargo taking the building. I mean, he can take this really slow at this point. He's that far ahead. Still didn't actually get in the building. Oh, that is ironic. How did SiZe get in that bunker before Fargo? You do see this from Fargo. He gets himself in great positions, and then you think to yourself, you sort of ask yourself, what is he doing? But despite that little mistake, this is still going to be a 4-0. SiZe not even pulling his Chinooks. At this point, all the Chinooks go down. Fargo's on the production as well, and you will see a GG and a 4-0 to Fargo. There it is. GG from Fargo and SiZe. Very polite in this set. Apparently he saves the easy, the pathetic moron, the see ya, are you AFK, All for his 7-2 losses versus me. Thank you, Fargo. Okay, so we are now moving on to Fargo's map choice. Again, if you've just joined us, this is Random Reverse. We've had two fairly interesting matchups so far, to be fair. And Fargo has taken it both ways. So we're looking at first to 7 here, and the games have been pretty fast so far. Okay, and this, ladies and gentlemen, and Fargo, because he is stream sniping, that has been confirmed, is the matchup to get SiZe back in this set. We have Fargo in the bottom left with the stealth, and in the top right with the tank general, it is big SiZe. See, the wife is keeping people entertained in the chat. She is in the other room. Does tune in to streams from time to time. Finds the chat entertaining and yeah, supports me during the big tournaments as well. So shout out to the wife. Where is this dozer going? This is a new one from Big SiZe. Something you will often see from him is 1, 2, and maybe a third supply there. Keep the CC and then add in a second war factory later. But SiZe is going over here with the dozer. Now that might be for a proxy war factory to start rallying stuff into Fargo's base, or is it going to be for a barracks for an oil grab? It's a barracks and an oil grab. Second war factory at home for SiZe as well. I don't know if I like this, to be honest. We'll see how it pans out. He is sewing down a bunker there. I mean, the GLA has literally just gone on 3 supplies straight and just said thanks a lot. Fargo will scout this as well. I mean, SiZe has an outpost just in case of hijackers. Pricey invest though. 950 for tank. And oh, look at this from Fargo, the hijacker. And that is stealth on power. And actually, you could even build a tunnel like here. Behind the barracks and literally deny this position. Is he going to do it? Nope, could have done it. I think he missed a trick there. I think he really could have built a tunnel there. This is unlike SiZe. SiZe, I don't know, looking a bit off to me. Okay, Fargo getting zoned out with his tech RPG there. SiZe is building up an army and he has secured this oil now. Dropping the third supply as well. So this is the part of the game where SiZe becomes very scary. But Fargo denying that third supply. That is very nice. So still very much ahead in the economy. Spamming hijackers, trying to get his oil grab going as well. Dropped 2 supplies here actually, Fargo did. So Fargo right now is on an absolute ton of money. Tech RPG doesn't achieve much, and here comes the mass flamer from Big SiZe. Fargo doing a bit of a Fargo pop there, and there you have it. The falling tower actually killed a quad. Hijacker does get popped. Ooh, and these flamers are getting vetted. Hijacker coming in. I think it might get a flamer here. Yes, it does. And Fargo decides to drop down the palace. 3 tunnels by a supply here. Pretty empty supply. She is not punishing as of yet. It's shutting it down now. SiZe has the repair bay. Has a good map presence and an expanding map presence. But does need this third supply. In chat says, is it possible to build a tunnel with a China dozer? Yeah, so what you do is you place the scaffold with the worker, click somewhere, and then build it with the dozer. SiZe manages to hold on to his third. Fargo just buying a little bit of time with that empty tech. But here is a big moment. Can SiZe break through this position? This is a very, very loaded bunker here from Fargo. Putting in the work on these flamers that are actually repairing as well. So that tech repair bay is making these flamers even stronger. Someone in chat says Roll is playing for Fargo. Yeah, and so far Fargo holds and is on the palace. Bus is about to enter the field. Is killing some trucks. I'd like to see him actually kill the supply. Right, and now the bus is live. Emptying all those RPGs from the bunker. But SiZe is ready for a bus. He does have MiGs, but they are expensive as tank. Very, very expensive. And this is when it becomes tricky. When the buses can pop in and out of the tunnels here, is when it becomes very, very tricky. Is that bus going to get bunkered? Just stay... No. The MiG does hit it. And Napalm just went live there as well, actually. Nice pop out of the building. Now can pop back in. Fargo continues to hold this position. He is floating 12k though. Not ideal. Drops a market. Queues up 20 quads. And he's like, oh yeah, I've got a bit in the bank. One market is already established. Second market being dropped down. Later it goes, the worse it's going to be for tank. Fargo now actually trying to kill the oil of SiZe here as well. SiZe really can't afford to lose that. Bunkers the bus and picks off a quad, but we do even have a tunnel up here. Ooh, I don't think SiZe's paying attention, so yeah, the bunker's going to kill that flamer. Yes, it does. Artillery being used on the oil? Looks like it might be used on the oil. Yeah, so that's the Fargo oil gone. This position is still not going to be cleared. 3 tunnels here. And Fargo is spamming tunnels by this SiZe oil. I think he actually wants to capture it. Greedy, greedy Fargo. Float 12k and you want more oil. MiGs come in. Quads are picked off. And Fargo will finally lose his position over here. But he is very much securing the top left oil position here with the Stinger and tunnel camp. And I actually would have liked Fargo to try and fight a bit more with this position. I think that was a really good position to defend. But I think now that Fargo's level 3 with power, he's quite happy to just say, okay, I'm going to be on the same supplies as you with an oil, with markets. It's up to you to break me, and I don't think you can. And maybe that is a wise call. SiZe will continue to push. Flamers are getting rallied across the map. Shaman Kell is here. And that Flamer could go and actually flame down the supply. Oh, and the bus gets back in the tunnel. He quads. Nope. The bus is popped again. And does pick off a MiG. Very nice from Fargo. Flamers are in the base of Fargo though, and he doesn't seem to be paying attention. He's still microing this bus, yeah, and he's literally losing his base here. Still microing the bus, and it will get bunkered here. Now the palace is going to go down. No men in the palace from Fargo. Fargo was in a great position. What is he doing? Letting his palace die for free, and that is nice XP for big SiZe. And the bus is bunkered as well. More flamers being pushed in. And they're actually going to deny the CC once more. SiZe about to be mined out on his main supply. So he will effectively be on supply. He has got 10k in the bank though. And Fargo is wilting a little bit here. And that is the power of, no irony here, but power. The palace has been rebuilt pretty quickly here. War factory going down for Fargo now. So what has happened to Fargo? He's literally just fallen apart. In a game he essentially had won. Hijacker missing its target. 11k in the bank, and he's only just getting his arms dealer back. Oh, he's going to lose his power now as well. This is quite a throw from Fargo here. And the Flamer is finally taken, but yeah, I really can't believe the position Fargo was in, how he managed to lose to one Flamer. And I did say this in the USA game. You see Fargo do this time and time again, getting himself in a great position. And then you do wonder what happens at certain points during the game. MiGs hit the oil. Will that oil go down? I don't think it will. It will to the Flamer though, yeah. More Flamers being pushed in from the right side as well. Bunkered bus here. Going to go down pretty instantly, and yeah, Fargo's out. Not sure what happened to Fargo here. And artillery coming across the map for big SiZe. Fargo trying to hang on, and actually has some vetted quads now. Palace is taken out and Big Size is level 5. But Fargo did flame SiZe's last supply with a stealth flamer here. Can this be the turnaround of all turnarounds? Jarman is still sniping units. Fargo's going to wait for those MiGs to get used, and then he can actually... Oh, he could do it now. He could flame the airfield. Tank drop from SiZe there. Preempting the stealth flamer. Fargo holding on with stealth quads. Yeah, with cash bounty actually, Fargo can still do this. SiZe only has those 3 crates left. Interesting interaction here with a stealth flamer. And is he actually going to go for the CC? What is he going to go for? I think he should really wait for the MiGs to get used and take the MiGs. EMP used on the tunnels. I mean, there's no supplies here, so I think Fargo should almost surrender that position. Does actually pop. The Vet 3 quads putting in some work here. Flamer's getting picked off. Still 10k in the bank. Gotta be dropping an arms dealer. And now SiZe has made an outpost which actually gets taken out by the flamer. And is he going to hit the mines? No! That looks like he's on the mines, but he's not. And that is the end of the MiGs. That is a massive moment. All SiZe has is the Battlemaster drop, long distance mining, and a couple of flamers. Fargo, I still think, might do it. Believe it or not, I think Fargo can still do it. He's still got 7k in the bank, which is incredible, really, at this point of the game. Bomber coming across the map for SiZe. Yeah, and SiZe is not going to be remaking those MiGs any time soon. Not with the limited caches on. Bomber does go down on the barracks. Fargo taking a Battlemaster now, so Jarman Kell becomes a pretty good unit in this situation. We have a Flamer car park here from Fargo and from SiZe. And what a strange game. GGG says, didn't Fargo lose to Vivid in Extravaganza? Yeah, it's been an old news now, so I can spoiler. I think it was something like 7-4 to Vivid. Fargo trying to re-establish his command center. It will still come down to the use of the units, the last remaining units. But Jarman Kell is the ace here, because it can continually snipe units for free, and SiZe will have a finite number. He is still going to have about 7k to mine, very slowly. Hijacker coming out from Fargo. What is he trying to hijack here? Ooh, and a flamer on the CC of SiZe. There's nothing to stop this. What are you doing, Fargo? Flame the CC. He finally flames the CC. Does SiZe have a dozer out? SiZe does not have a dozer out. Big SiZe is hunted. Fargo's got it. He's now going for the power. And this is going to be 5-0. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Don't tell me this final push is going to give us a another swing in this game. But Fargo, where are you? You're letting your base completely die here. You have the units to actually hold this. Where did the Jarman Kell go? Did he lose the Jarman Kell? Holy macaroni. Fargo trying to assemble his tunnel now. And he's building a barracks. SiZe with 1, 2, 3 flamers, an outpost, a battlemaster, trucks that are getting picked off. Does have outposts and battlemasters back at home. And that's SiZe pretty much out of money there now. SiZe scouting for the last buildings. Fargo's actually going to go for these supplies here. Yeah, I think he is. He drops down the supply. And that is the flamer picked off. So we have 4 RPGs, a Tox Tractor, 2 quads. All the RPGs are going to be massive here. Yep. How many GATs are out? There's 1 GAT out. Brack scaffolds being scattered around the map. But he is mining. Oh, Fargo! He's throwing it! He's throwing it! Why are you pushing out when you've secured the only supplies on the map? Fargo, Fargo, Fargo. Manages to take a flamer as well. SiZe down to 1 war factory, so he's sold a war factory to get out a couple more units. And a stealth supply from Fargo there. It will get scouted, so Fargo needs to drop a barracks or something over here. Where is the stealthed army of Fargo? Where is it? There it is. There's a quad. There's a couple of RPGs. Needs to make a barracks up there, really. I think SiZe sees this. All the supply is scouted. The supply is scouted. Very tense moment here. Neither player wants to lose a unit. Oh, and SiZe pincers Fargo from the bottom side. And that's going to be... Did he save the quad? Nope. Fargo has lost. He is making a tunnel inside his base. That supply will get burnt down. And this barracks has been stealthed. What do you do if you're Fargo? You try and get 20 tunnels up here and gun the war factory down with... Oh, GG's. Wow. Big SiZe gets himself on the scoreboard, but that was such an easy win for Fargo. You have to say that was a throw. Look at the money difference as well. I've asked Fargo if he was AFK. Fargo says he was AFK. Good to know, good to know. Epic comeback, says Fargo. I think epic throw, really, is what you have to say there, more than anything. Alright, well, I fully expect SiZe to win this reverse as well, to get himself back to 4-2. Let's see. Hello, Logica, how you doing? Alright, in the bottom left, we have Big SiZe with the Stealth General. And in the top right, in the blue, we have Fargo. Now, Fargo likes a truck rush. He likes 3 supplies, so you might see him send this dozer down here, try and secure this area. Let's keep our eye on it. Nope, he's taking a war factory. It's first to 7 wins. Best of 13 random reverse. We do have a decider as well. Hello, Google. Google says this was a dumb replay. No offense, lol. You can produce such a replay easily by literally doing nothing while you're 90% ahead and then go into a tense situation, lol. I mean, yeah, it was Fargo's game to lose, but what we saw was a couple of flamers come in here, and that's where everything started to fall apart. So a few units being rallied out from Fargo is sending them to each oil, so he seems to want to deny the fast oil from SiZe, and that seems like a good move because SiZe has a rebel here ready to get the oil. He unloads the tech RPG, and I think he gave Fargo a Vet 2 scrap tech. Sorry, he gave SiZe a Vet 2 scrap tech there, and there is the oil grab from SiZe. So Fargo knows SiZe, but he didn't deny the oil grab. Losing his units here as well, and SiZe very nearly got a super tech. Stray Gat's going to get picked off as well. And a very fast palace being dropped by Big SiZe here. I mean, Fargo did everything right. People are asking what was up with SiZe, or did Fargo do well? I mean, Fargo did everything right in the last game. Took 3 supplies, bought time a bit with the tech, got power, held very nicely initially, kicked SiZe off his oil, and then literally from, you know, if there was a mismatch there, we'd have literally just said, probably even SiZe as well, yeah, have the game. We'll go next game. It wouldn't have even been a re. That's how much he was ahead. Yet somehow managed to lose to a few flamers. Fargo does clear off the tower here. And is dropping a 3rd supply as well. And quite a big army actually being made from Fargo here. SiZe is very close to the palace tech though. Fargo does clear this forward position out. There is another tunnel being made here. Fargo is aware of it. Burning his own gap down there. Both of them. And now he is going to clear this tunnel up as well. Hijacker coming in from SiZe. Going to steal that gat. There we go. And a black market from SiZe as well. Fargo continuing to push. 3rd war factory has been dropped from Fargo. SiZe likes to do this. Once he's captured the oil, he sends these rebels out for a little bit of a scout. Gat's going to be a little bit annoying. What do we have here? Flamer. And a big quad pop from SiZe, but he actually went back in the tunnel there. Lost one quad too. And the Gat went down to the Flamer. So big push from Fargo here, but there is a bus out. Fargo's going to think, whoa, that was a fast bus. Is flaming the barracks. And actually not looking too bad for Fargo at the moment. Has a gap by this oil as well. He's sending a flamer to burn down the SiZe oil as well. So SiZe, although teched, will be reduced to the 2 supplies. Whereas Fargo is going to be on 4 supplies actually here. He does like to do this. Make an extra supply for those crates. This army is too small now though, so yeah, SiZe with good micro can clear all of this up. And Fargo decides to retreat, but he's walked straight into a tunnel, and actually that didn't work out too bad for Fargo because he does kill 3 quads. Not the best pop from SiZe there, when the bus could have cleaned it all up pretty much for free. Fargo not killing this this oil from SiZe. Does he want to capture it himself, maybe? Maybe he wants to capture it himself, I don't know. He will deny the SiZe oil here. No, he does decide to finally kill it. I think he realises he can't hold on to that. And will he decide to actually just burn this oil down as well? The moment he's just defending it. MiGs are on the map, so they can actually shut down that bus. Ooh, and SiZe is walking into a bunker. In comes the MiG. Black napalm as well. And the bus is bunkered. So actually looking pretty good for Fargo here. Sending his dozer over here, so he's going to actually try and secure this oil. And SiZe still hasn't expanded to his 3rd supply. Does exit the bus and will have his RPGs ready to go into a new bus. Game's stabilising a little bit, and SiZe has dropped his third, but there were two flamers here. Fargo, he really needs radar, I think. Really needs a CC, because he's forgetting about his units. Hectera coming across the map. Oh, and that's a fail. That is a fail. Killing two of his own gats there. But he is burning down this supply. He's offline, Fargo, as well. But he will get the oil. Jarman Kelly's out for SiZe. SiZe, if he loses that supply, is actually reduced to one supply. He's dropping down a few markets though, and he's really committing to the buses. Oh, and Fargo wasting MiGs there. SiZe is going to secure a flamer for himself. Needs to get in that bunker. He just gets in with all three RPGs. Oh, and that bus is going to go down for free. Nice little camped position there for Fargo. And camped on the right side as well. So Fargo's got that extra oil. He's going to be feeling good about himself. But you still don't want to go to a late game against GLA. Yeah, SiZe dropping more tunnels here. Really wants to secure that third supply. Knows the importance of it. Fargo clearing a little bit of SiZe map presence here. In come the MiGs, and that bus is going to go down for free. Very nice hit. Very nice hit from Fargo. Now, I'm not going to count my chickens too early. I'm tempted to say Fargo's in a good position, but I said that last game as well. So let's not speak too soon. MiGs look a little bit exposed to me. Potentially we'll want to set up a flame wall down the middle. Google says, how has SiZe lost this? And that is the level 3, so that's going to come down on the supply. We'll keep our eye on it. I just want to see if that bus gets back. It does. And there is the artillery. Yeah, and look at this from Fargo. Look at that for a defense. MiGs are in position. SiZe does get back in his tunnel. Fargo's pushing on the bottom right as well. Another tunnel gets cleared up. SiZe is in and out, picks off a flamer, and he's back in. 3 markets at home. He's in and out again. Are the MiGs going to connect this time? They are, and the bus is down. And now SiZe is popping the quads. You definitely don't want to be fighting chain gun gats and black napalm flamers with just the quad. Troop crawler have been made here. That's a new one. Fargo pushing on the right side as well. Bus is now popped over here. And the bus gets bunkered actually. And if SiZe gets kicked off this third supply, I'm going to be brave and say Fargo has got this game. Yeah, and Fargo's losing, SiZe is losing his position to Fargo here. Third supply will go down, and this is going to be 5-1. And actually, Probably should have been 6-0. So Fargo bringing his A game tonight. And oh, hurts. That hurts. Why didn't he just finish it off with the XP? He allowed SiZe to sell it. And Fargo is continuing to push, dropping a supply down instantly. He has mined out back at home, but that is a substantial amount of supplies there. Definitely needed for SiZe to remain in this game, and there's no way he's going to hold this amount of dragons with one bus. Where are the MiGs? Mines are dropped down. Garmin doing what he can. Yeah, but SiZe has nothing here. Even Jarman Kell gets picked off. I think you're going to see the GG. I mean, SiZe is running around with one stealth bus, but literally out of money. There goes the bus. Flamers in on the markets. Yeah. SiZe has one Vet 3 quad. And there it is. It's a GG. And Fargo takes a 5-1 lead. In a random reverse, remember. In a random reverse. Firelord says his SiZe roll. The roll memes are strong. Right. So it's actually going to be SiZe's map. Tournament Desert from SiZe. Going old school. By Frozen here? Right, Fargo is ready. He's smiling, he is happy, he's 5-1 up. And wow. All very funny, all actually winnable matchups both ways so far in this random reverse. So in the north of Tournament Desert we have Fargo with the Demolition. And in the south, in the orange, we have Big SiZe with the Tox. Needing a matchup reverse win here. Needs to take this both ways to get himself very much back into this set. So these are the sort of matchups SiZe needs. He needs matchups he can win both ways. A little bit of hesitation with that worker there. Take care, Logica. hope everything is well with study, with work, and good night. Yeah, see you. Thanks for checking in. Little sneaky demo trap being placed from Fargo here. See, there's some discussion about different game modes in chat. I mean, Fargo, Boyka, they're not really playing team games that much. Of course, if they spam them a bit more, I think, yeah, of course, the potential's there to be better in team. I think the problem is they approach it a little bit 1v1ish. So build wise and focus wise, it's a bit solo based rather than team composition based, if that makes sense. But at the same time, as I say, count the number of games they've played in team, and it's probably a lot less, right? Is what we would say. A little bit of pressure coming in from big size here. Fargo got a few techs on the map and does a very nice crush on this tech RPG. He does a nice crush on the left side as well, denying the SiZe oil grab. Ooh, will this tech get away? Ooh, a little drop off. And he does pick off one tech there, but it is now a scrapped SiZe tech. Rurik in chat says Xscale wants SiZe to take it both ways. Ho ho ho. A little bit of tech interaction here. Drive by. And that scrap tech will be annoying. That will kill some workers if Fargo doesn't get on top of that fast. Is popping some techs out. And blocks his own tech. Does pick it up. And that does go down. Ooh, TT is denied though. That was a nice intercept from SiZe. And SiZe drops down a third supply in the middle as well. So not your typical Tox demo game so far. Normally you would see a much faster TT from the demolition. And you normally see an oil grab from the Tox. We've not really seen either. Ooh, is SiZe going to deny that tunnel? No, he is not. SiZe. Fargo now with the capture building upgrade actually researched with a tunnel on both oils. So we're seeing here oil map control against mid map control. Fargo instantly trying to drop a few extra tunnels here and picking off some SiZe techs in the process. Getting those rebels out for the capture as well. Are we going to see a second arms dealer from SiZe? Not up just as yet. But SiZe very much concerned about the pressure coming down this left side, and he's losing a few techs here. 2 techs do go down, and there is a super tech for Fargo and a scrap 2 tech as well. No Scorp rocket yet for Fargo. But he does have both oils. Dropping off more sneaky workers. Needs to move those techs. Ooh, and that was a bit sloppy there from Fargo. But the RPGs actually do a pretty good trade. They gun down a few Scorps and they may even gun down this arms dealer. They are. This is the fake second arms dealer, which is going to go down here for SiZe, and that is a very nice deny. Alice being assembled for Fargo. Another Scorp picked off. Looking very good for Fargo, this. SiZe is going to be on a 4th supply in the middle, but this super tech killing another Scorp. So SiZe's pushing potential really reduced, and now we have an aggressive tunnel in SiZe's base as well, and he actually really doesn't have many units out at all. Yeah, look at this, literally 2 Scorps 3 Scorps, which with good micro can all actually go down to the Super Tech here. So will Fargo realise his advantage and try to push in into this arms dealer? He's dropping down another tunnel and a stinger. Spamming a lot of tunnels, so he's probably going to get those buses in the mix, but is not at the moment doing anything to contest the middle. Ooh, and SiZe guns down that Scorp pretty instantly. RPG's dropped off for Fargo, and the Super Tech goes down. That was the longest Scorp rocket you've ever seen. There you go, there's another one for Rick. Longest Scorp rocket you've ever seen. And this is really annoying from Fargo to drop down all this static defense, and meanwhile the Tox Tractor is actually denying a little bit of the mining here for SiZe. A little bit of sprinkler, and there go down the workers. Ooh, but big pop from SiZe. He's going to want to start gunning down the tunnel position of Fargo here, but Fargo has a lot of tunnels and he has demo bikes live. Here we go. Ooh, that's a big hit, and another one. Massive hit. And SiZe trying to hit 2 places at the same time, but is actually failing to push in on both flanks. Demo chat kills the RPG. Another Tox Tractor meanwhile, while this is all going on. Very nice for Fargo. Denying that mining. Needs to hold on to this position though. And another bike is popped. Gonna be a good hit, is it? Really decent. And here we now have the bus. More Scorps are out. Decent micro. Pulls back the bus there. Another demo bike. Ooh, and it gets 1 Scorp. Bus is out. Bunkered by 1 Scorp rocket, but that's going to be very hard to break. Now SiZe is on his own palace, but is really penned back here. Really doesn't have that much space to expand his territory. But the middle supplies are definitely keeping him in it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. About 12 Scorps now. SiZe really wants to get Fargo off this position, but Fargo is level 3. CC nearly at completion, and he could just use the demo ambush here to totally shut down this pushing potential for SiZe. 2 bites go in, 3 Scorps go down. Again, just really efficient trades for Fargo this game, which has not been the there you go. Which has not been the theme of this set for Fargo. He's actually been quite wasteful, but the demo ambush does clean up all of those Scorps. In comes ATT, and I think that will connect. Oh, fail from SiZe. The Jarman Kell did go down there though. So, a mini success, but SiZe is only starting his first market, and he's actually making Tox buggies, which is a very pricey invest. Fargo clearing up more Scorps with his bus. Bus will get bunkered, but all the Scorps will go down. Fargo on 3 markets back at home. Tox Tractor is again putting in the work. And there you have the XP difference. Level 4 for Fargo, SiZe not even level 3 yet. That tells you about the efficiency of the engagements for Fargo. And a market even placed here. That's a new one. SiZe still has maybe about 11k in the middle there. And there is maybe 10k here. Maybe more like 8k. But other than that, it is just his main base. Whereas Fargo's still got the 2 oils. Both have been damaged. Both have not gone down yet. Another Tox Tractor for Fargo, being annoying. We see a little bit more static defense here. We see more on this oil. Jarman for big size. A few more buggies being made, but pricey buggies. Very pricey buggies. I promise this is not an April Fool's. This is actually big size. And in comes a demo bike, and that's very, very nice. The get off the bike and the hit gets rid of that market of SiZe. So SiZe just on the 1 market. Fargo 1, 2, 3, 4 markets and 2 oils. SiZe has got to pull some miracles with these buggies, but the demo ambush cooldown is, I would say, coming around soon. Buggy's pushing again on the right side, but a very nice demo trap there. And in comes the Tox Tractor once again. Is he going to do the sprinkler? We want the sprinkler. No, he's not doing the sprinkler. But he does actually get a buggy with the collateral damage there, so still worth it. Although I don't think he was paying attention. Oh. He sprinkled the wrong Tox Tractor and killed all his own RPGs. Yeah, I wondered why he wasn't sprinkling. He sprinkled the wrong Tox Tractor. Holy Fargo. Now that is a bit of a troll, isn't it? Making a secondary economy in the in your opponent's base. I mean, that is so nice. $125, 200 XP. Ooh, that bike. Imagine if it had hit the stacked buggies there. There's the ambush. I did say it was coming round. Oh, and SiZe is on his knees here. Yeah, GG. And that is match point for Fargo. 1 more win. And I actually think Tox has the advantage on this map, so Fargo in a very good position to take a 7-1 against big SiZe. Yeah, and there's the money difference. So even though SiZe had the middle, they deny with the Tox Tractor the extra markets for Fargo. There's your difference. But there is your big one. 88 playing 39. Quite a difference in the stats. Alright. Someone says, what's the longest game you've ever played? I mean, there was a Stealth Mirror versus Dackle on TD, which I think got a gold replay. I think it's probably the most ever viewed replay as well, and that seemed to last forever. Must have been approaching an hour. I'm sure I've had team games that have been mega long as well, I forget. Right, SiZe, will he make the comeback? So we have big SiZe in the top of Tournament Desert with Demolition, and in the south we have Fargo with the Toxin. I'm going to keep my eye on SiZe because he's sent out a very early worker here. And so has Fargo. Can always count on Xscow to comment on the big one at the end. Good stuff this, it's good stuff. Alright, so SiZe's tunnel is slightly faster here. But it's not going to stop Fargo's, not with the placement of workers. So both tunnels will get up here. And Fargo's also getting a tunnel by SiZe's oil. But SiZe not going for a TT. Actually going for a fast oil grab himself. Where's Fargo running to with that worker? Why not go in the bunker? There is the SiZe tunnel. Does save the RPGs. That's very nice. Fargo loses one RPG. So mini success for SiZe there. We have all sorts of things going on with the workers here. And Fargo preparing a TT, the sly dog. Look at him. Ah, that is very nice. Crucial, in fact, the RPG in that bunker. Big tech RPG commitment from SiZe here. And a nice little deny on the oil. SiZe putting on the pressure with tech RPG more than anything here. Fargo lost his tech terror, but shut down all the techs, and somehow SiZe didn't deny that that tunnel there. Fargo losing techs left and right, but this tunnel will get up, and that will save Fargo's bacon. There you go. Yeah, and SiZe lost his position on the left as well. Not looking good for SiZe as of yet. Nice little box here. And this will be some nice harass. Fargo does save his workers though. That is a super tech. That is a super tech. A cagey opening so far. Neither player actually getting their oil, so I sending a worker there now. Fargo again staying down on top of that flank tunnel of SiZe. Denies the worker, drops off his own worker. A lot of text from SiZe though, big moment here. Yeah, Fargo not paying attention, getting a little too comfortable there. And now SiZe is going to secure this position and kick Fargo out of this right side. Yeah, a bit too casual from Fargo there. And a second arms dealer being placed miles away from the tunnel. Loads of tunnels being dropped in the middle. And a third supply faster than SiZe's. Both players getting the oils almost at identical times. Fargo cannot get in here. That is a perfect box from SiZe. No harass will be done this day. So both players have essentially an equal share over the supplies on the map. The only difference is SiZe does have a touch more control down this right side. It's not going to be easy to break this position, although Fargo's not paying attention with the Tox Tractor just yet. But what is SiZe going to do against Scorps? Fargo still not paying attention to that Tox Tractor, and is lacking the Tox Scorp rocket upgrade. Really distracted by that push, and he's let the Tox Tractor in. There is the sprinkler. And there go the workers. Nice amount of RPGs in that bunker. SiZe coming in with the TT. Oh, that is cute. The Tox Rebels saving the day, and nothing is going SiZe's way tonight. Load more techs out for SiZe. He is on the palace. Fargo at 50%. Oh, and here is a tech from Fargo. Oh my word, SiZe. No way. Why, says SiZe. You know it's a TT. You know it's a TT. Oh, there is some lag. That's Fargo. 100% Fargo. 100% Fargo, that is. Yeah, quite high latency all of a sudden. And that is a large amount of Scorps from Fargo. Rebel in the mix. Ooh, and SiZe just got back in the bunker. Will Jarmankel go down? No! How is he going to survive that? He's limping, but he will get back. Another pop from Fargo. Second Tox Rebel. And he will look to clear this position. And that is the power of Tox. Demo bikes are on the map. This is going to be a nice hit. Very nice hit. And another connection. SiZe holding on to his position at the moment. Fargo with a massive float actually. And I don't get what's going on with the latency. Fargo needs to fix his stuff. Look at that. What is going on? And he likes losing full text in clearing the bunker here. Definitely a very expensive process, this. Now the latency is stabilizing a little bit. Still, it should be 10. We've got 2 UK players and SiZe from Denmark. We shouldn't be having any ping like this. I think looking good for SiZe. Markets, random Scud launcher. More markets. Fargo is dropping a Scud. And the one market as well. I think at the moment SiZe certainly ahead on the eco, but Fargo with the faster Scud, which if placed here definitely put in some work. XP pretty similar. In fact, Fargo might actually get level 3 here, clearing out these tunnels. Yeah, so if he kills that tunnel, will secure the level 3. Legionnaire says somebody get a Scud Storm. There it is. Oh, is this a TT coming in here from Fargo? It is. And it connects, and he scouts the markets as well. There's a Scud from SiZe. Will be later than Fargo's though. Scud launchers are putting in some work here. SiZe is actually slowly getting the grip of this middle position. And if Fargo loses that middle position, the game's certainly swinging to SiZe's favour. Ooh, SiZe lost his Jarman to a Tox tunnel. And that is 3 Scud launchers for SiZe. Wow. And a demo ambush killing the Fargo Jarman. Wow, nice connect. Fargo GG's. Doesn't play it out. And SiZe still in it. 6-2. His role playing for SiZe, such a strong meme. What would I do in Fargo's position? I mean, you had to hold on to the mid, and I think you had to do a better job at clearing SiZe out of the mid, but he just, I think, wasted too much trying to do that. TT'd the oil, that was nice. Yeah, just the non-clearance of the mid was a bit crucial because SiZe was very much ahead in the market count. I've asked Fargo to stop lagging for the stream. To be fair, the roll meme was a good one. It was a real good one. So it seems Fargo has picked imminent victory here for his map.
Avenge the big size. Hi Xcal from SiZe.
Hello, SiZe. How are you doing, buddy? Thank you for the donation. Spasiba. There you go. Roll for life. SiZe says he doesn't know imminent victory. But they're playing natural threats. Fargo says it's okay. Oh, I think this is the end. SiZe needs to perform a miracle here. In the south of natural threats, we have big SiZe with the tank, and in the north with the imp, we have Fargo. SiZe dropping down a barracks. Fargo says, wanna re-fair. SiZe says, up to you. Fargo says, up to you. SiZe says, lol, okay. Are they leaving then or not? Nope. Okay. I mean, one thing's for sure, if SiZe can somehow win this, he will definitely win the reverse. But the question is, how does he win this? Flamer has been made for big SiZe. Yeah, Fargo with the double outpost start. SiZe getting tank hunters and gats in position. Flamer the third unit for Fargo. Let's check out what the fourth is. Flamer as well. Fargo -1 dozer. And the outposts are intercepted. Oh, this one though. SiZe trying to get on top of them with the gats. He's doing a good job. Oh, both gats go down. SiZe has got the oil though. Can he stabilise? Can he hold? More gats being made. Ooh. SiZe does get the flame wall off though. One truck might go down here. Will he get the supply? He does get the supply. Okay, so it's looking pretty good for SiZe here. His oils are cleared up though, but we do see MiGs on the map now. Does SiZe spot this flamer? He's not moving his gats. He has, yeah, he sees it now. And the MiG has locked on. Needs MiGs for that outpost though. How many MiGs do we have? We have one MiG in the air. Ooh, the MiG gets grounded though. Yeah, and SiZe has lost his oil. Ooh. Nice control fire with the outpost for a little bit of extra range. Did lose one truck. Fargo though, not in the best position, to be fair, now that the MiGs are out. There you go, MiGs can do that all day long. All day long. SiZe's forgotten about his flamer here. Another flamer here as well. Okay, will we see MiGs hit that outpost? Not yet, but SiZe is pushing Fargo back here. Fargo is getting a propaganda though, so Black Lotus will certainly help here. Ooh, SiZe not paying attention. Losing a gat almost there. Oh, and now Black Napalm is live. SiZe sees the outpost. Is he going to retarget? Kills one outpost, and one MiG does go down. Ooh. SiZe on the third supply. Another outpost is picked off. Flamers pushing in. Fargo will get the oil, but is he paying attention to this flamer? He is not. SiZe is going to flame down the war factory here. And there is an ECM, so that will lock down the flamer. But there is a second flamer on the right side. The Lotus could actually disable it. Yeah. And the Lotus, clutch Lotus, the range on that thing, absolutely insane. Ooh, SiZe losing some MiGs here. The question is, will SiZe be prepared for the Lotus? Doesn't want to allow Fargo to have that oil for too long. CC being dropped for Fargo. SiZe dropping a CC as well, but SiZe is ahead in the XP. Oh, and that ECM locking down the flamer there. The MiGs are coming across the map. Still lacking a MiG. Sure why he's not committing. Trying to spot the Lotus. Can't see her. Oh wow, that's a bit unlucky. MiG shot everywhere except the outpost. The oil is down, but the question is, where is Lotus? Can't see her. And Fargo is forgetting about this flamer once again. SiZe targeting the barracks. Best choice, but giving him some XP. Could get the supply, SiZe. What are you doing? SiZe, no, what are you doing? Now there is an outpost in a position for the Black Lotus. Could SiZe get level 3 here? Very close to level 3. Ooh, one MiG. Does cause some damage, and SiZe could be doing this. And there is the level 3 from SiZe. Ooh, lost his bunker. Mines dropped in front of the war factory though. And Artie on the second supply of Fargo. So Fargo, at the moment, ooh, did pick off 2 MiGs, is losing the Inf against tank, which he offered to actually reverse. Yet they both decided to play on, and yeah, this is for sure SiZe's game. Okay, very nice. Bomber and Artie coming across the map for Fargo. Will the MiGs be picked off here? Okay. Where the bomber, ooh, the bomber got shot down, so the level 3 for Fargo actually didn't do anything. These MiGs are just going to delete the outposts here. Ooh. That was miscontrol from SiZe there. 4 MiGs on 1 outpost when he could have picked off... But he had 5 MiGs. He could have taken the Lotus and 2 outposts. Still looking good for SiZe. He's still on that middle supply with a 10k float. SiZe. Claiming his own gaps a bit as well. 3 MiGs on a damaged flamer. And the war factory does go down for Fargo. So Fargo's on 1 supply and 1 war factory. The MiGs are just so efficient in this situation. Gradually picking off units. Oh, Lotus. Lotus not paying attention. Yeah, more MiGs coming in. Fargo is going to be down and out in this game. Big SiZe getting it back to 6-3. Almost guaranteed to be a 6-4. Fargo. And ooh, that outpost barely survives. Oh, a tank drop. And some flamers round the side. That's going to be checkmate. HDZGG. SiZe with the GG. And that is 6 games to 3. Big SiZe pulling a comeback. Oh, Fargo. Okay, Fargo did not like my little jibe there. Okay, so big size 6'3". Now with the Inf against Tank. Okay, in the south of natural threats with the Tank General we have Fargo. And in the north with the infantry it is big size. Yeah, so what you're going to see from Fargo here is a proxy war factory somewhere there. Flamers rallied in. Supply, airfield, all in. The question is, will SiZe be prepared for this? And it looks like the tank hunter's going to spot this war factory instantly. Hello, Fargo. SiZe bringing in a bunker. Drop a bunker here. Super nice counter this. Ooh. And that is the most horrific bit of terrain you have ever seen. Oh my word. SiZe having to drop another bunker here because the missiles are actually not firing. Oh my word, what do we see in here? I actually think Fargo might win this if the MiGs hit this outpost. Okay, the outpost is putting in the work, but the MiGs are coming across the map. And there's the outpost. SiZe does have another outpost out, though. Does shut down this flamer, but there is a second flamer coming in, and SiZe is holding. Preemptive evac, very nice. I like this. Fargo getting his second supply, but has not caused enough damage here. And yeah, Fargo losing that war factory position now. There is a flamer on the left though. SiZe is in position. Flamer out. Yeah, and another full outpost for SiZe. Fargo out of ideas here, just with the two MiGs. War factory does go down. Decent split fire there though, clearing up all the men. One flamer left on the map. SiZe is chilling, and he's actually dropped down his own airfield. Yeah, SiZe literally in the base of Fargo with outpost. Fargo, I don't know where he's looking. I think he's gone for a desperation dozer hunt, but doesn't realise there's an outpost in his base. SiZe mixing in with the licks as well. There's the outpost. And that's going to be 6-4. GG. And I was in and out nice and quick in that game. So SiZe has now won 3 games in a row. Can Fargo keep his nerve? Can Fargo keep this together? Yeah, there wasn't a GAN in sight, there was not a war factory in sight, but in the end the licks was not needed. Oh no. No WC. Not allowed. Soon to be included in tournament rules. No DCs, no dummy bugs, no size toilets. Well, you can't get much worse than a tank imp, so SiZe now just needs a decent matchup to get to the decider. Hello, Spalding. What is the Mrs. hashtagging size matters for in the chat? Wait, who are you supporting? SiZe with a tactical break. It's definitely something Boyka does as well. Like, go AFK for half an hour when he gets a good win. Yeah, so that is true. If you've just joined the chat, SiZe was 6-1 down. Actually should have been 7-0. Fargo lost a 95% win game. And SiZe is now back to 6-4. Fargo's picked Vendetta. SiZe likes it. SiZe is actually stalling here. A little bit of mind games. Oh, well, it's winnable both ways, but Fargo has already won USA Mirrored both ways. But let's introduce the army. So in the north of Vendetta, we have Fargo with Super Weapon. And in the south, we have Big SiZe with the Vanilla USA. SiZe needing a 2-0 here. It is winnable both ways. He has got the better army. in the first leg of this 2-game reverse. And SiZe doing exactly the same build. The 2 supplies. Fargo going for drop and 2 supplies. In the earlier games, Fargo I think looked a lot better in the USA mirror. SiZe not mixing up his build order. What we do see here though is the utilization of the crates. That's going to give him nice income. And this is a specific build from SiZe, so he's purposely gone for 3 Chinooks. We'll add the second one in later so that he can get the earlier V. But this is the issue. Drops are hard to defend against, and that is the worst possible start. SiZe choosing to ignore that drop and is actually going across the map because Fargo's got a very delayed war factory, and this is an open map. Yeah, SiZe is just chewing across the map, sending a ranger to deal with his MDs. But the second drop, Fargo will see what's coming across the map. Literally has nothing in his base actually. 1 MD has now been made. SiZe does see this drop, needs to pull the Chinooks. He does pull the Chinooks. That is a big drop. Rangers are in position though. Rangers are not being used. And SiZe is delaying again. This is a wide map though, and these are now Tovies, so they can get in the economy of Fargo. SiZe's going to lose his last dozer here. Mining is now getting interrupted for Fargo, but I think SiZe looks in a bad position to be honest. Like, Fargo's still mining, and that's a fully loaded V. Don't think SiZe has many MDs in these Vs. He has 2 or 3, I think, in one of them. Oh my word, he's not paying attention. Not paying attention. Does clear out the MDs at home finally. Can go back to mining. And is delaying Fargo's mining. So SiZe is not out yet. He has got some rangers from the dead supply. And Fargo's Chinooks are actually being moved into the path of another V coming. Oh, that's a nice crush from SiZe. Fargo wasting units. Is he going to waste this V? Oh, SiZe can laser lock. Yeah, he does laser lock. And this Chinook is going down before before Fargo, gets the supplies. And I think another V is going to go down here. SiZe does evac. And yes, it is picked off. So 2 Chinooks play 2 Chinooks. The difference is Fargo's are very, very damaged. Both players have 1 V. SiZe might be looking to do a cheeky oil grab. But if any of these Chinooks take a little bit of damage, they are going to go down. Big interaction possibly coming here. SiZe changing his path, exits or unloads a couple of MDs. Continues to the base with the Tovi. What does he have at home? Not a massive amount, actually. But he does have the capture building upgrade. Ooh, big moment here. There's a lot of MDs in that V. SiZe does move his Chinooks for now. He is hunted, remember. Not paying attention to that V. Barely survives. And SiZe loses the V in Fargo's base. But Fargo... Ooh, he's unloaded with that V. SiZe will be on the oils. And... Ooh, 1 Chinook goes down nearly the second. With the oils I think SiZe can actually hold on here. Because Fargo is going to be basically out of money. Ooh. 2 Vs out now for big SiZe. Tense moment this. Oh, he laser locks. SiZe, both players being cautious. SiZe keeping those Vs alive. And oh, 1V went down. Oh, no! He goes back to mining, and that is a good call. He clears it up. Fargo has remade a Chinook, trying to get his economy back online, but SiZe has the oil. Fargo has been at match point for, what's it been now? 4 games. Will he be at match point for a 5th game? Looking good for SiZe at the moment. Fargo trying to hold on, but this Chinook is so damaged. And the longer it goes, he is behind in economy. And I think this is going to be the end for Fargo here, because the Vs are pushing in. And he is in position to kill that V, but this one is putting in the work. And he's laser locked the counter V of Fargo. It is very damaged. And that is the end for Fargo. We are going to another game. It's going to be 6-5. Fargo falling apart here. That last Chinook is going down. Fargo cannot afford to remake any more Chinooks. This is all cleared up. GG from Fargo. And that is 6-5. From 6-1 down to 6-5. So Fargo does have the better army. He has the USA. SiZe has the super weapon. So he says only SiZe can throw his first Chinook and still end up winning. SiZe delaying as well. Okay, SiZe finally now has joined. Yeah, it's been match point for for about half an hour at least, probably more than that. It's been match point. Here we go. Game number 12 of this best of 13. It's all on this to get to the decider. So in the north of Vendetta, we have Big SiZe with the super weapon, and in the south, we have Fargo with the vanilla USA. Pressure is definitely on Fargo. The momentum is definitely with SiZe. USA Mirror, volatile, dicey matchup, can come down to a drop, to your first V micro, to not spotting a sneaky V getting into your Chinook line. SiZe mixing up his build for the first time in the USA Mirrors. Is going to be dropping this time. Is he? Fargo looking like he's doing the same. No drop from SiZe. Very interesting. So SiZe actually doing the build Which Fargo did a few games back as well, by the look of it. Ooh, and SiZe is prepared for the drop. He spread MDs out. Fargo under pressure here. And the Chinook just about gets away. Dozers are running. There is a Ranger in position for this drop of Fargo. SiZe has a very loaded V here. And will actually deny the oil grab of Fargo. Whilst the Rangers are putting in the work for the Fargo drop. Does SiZe see this oil grab here? Oh, could be a big mistake from SiZe. It was a big mistake from SiZe. He could have got in that bunker. Now Fargo is in a good position to get the oil. That was a massive, massive moment there. SiZe not paying attention, was dealing with those MDs at home. And now the game has swung again because Fargo is going to get those 2 oils. And if he gets those 2 oils, I think he's going to close this game out. No oil grab for SiZe, so it's just a pure no eco this. And SiZe's V is picked off as well. Ooh. Almost a Chinook gifted from Fargo. SiZe does clear up the V though, but what does he do about these oils? And now he's ignoring the oils. Because he wants to put the pressure on Fargo's base. Hitting the power. Another V goes down. Slow laser lock from both players. Another V goes down, but yes, Fargo's still on the oil. Fargo still holds. What is SiZe's plan here? Is he actually going to try and get the oil for himself? Slowly gunning it down with a Ranger. Fargo way ahead on the eco. Ooh, is Fargo letting SiZe to get a V in here? He is. SiZe has got a V somehow into Fargo's base. There's a counter V from Fargo though, and that SiZe has not seen. Or at least he's seen it too late. And meanwhile, he's lost his MDs. Oh no, just barely they survive. A little bit late on the laser lock there as well. Fargo with another V inside his base. Well, it looked very dicey. It looked like Fargo was tilting, but he has managed to close out this set. SiZe says GG, well played. GG's from Fargo, and Fargo takes the set 7 games to 5. The grand slam finish that we were all thinking could occur didn't quite happen there, but still a very very good comeback in the end from SiZe. And of course an explosive start from Fargo, where arguably he could have taken the set completely clean with a 7-0. But he still wins the set, and thanks to AKABolony for supporting this event, for this challenge. Congrats to Fargo. Well played to both players for a fun set. That's going to be it from me. So thank you for tuning in, guys. That was fun to have you along. Trying to keep up with the chat as much as I can. Looked like good fun, good banter. So yeah, that's it from me. Good night, guys. Have a good night, and I'll see you in another stream. GG's.